Lesson 1, Exponential Notation. How loud is loud? The human ear can hear a range of noises, from a soft whisper to an enormous blast of a rocket being launched into space. The intensity of sound is measured using a scale that involves powers of 10. A general rule of thumb says that if a noise sounds 10 times as loud to your ears as another noise, the intensity is 10 decibels greater for the louder sound. In this chapter, you will learn how to use exponents to compare quantities such as the intensities of different noises. When we add 5 copies of 3, we devise an abbreviation, a new notation for this purpose. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 5 times 3. We now multiply the same number 3 with itself 5 times. How should we abbreviate this? Well, we can abbreviate this by saying 3 to the 5th power. We also write 3 to the 3rd power as 3 times 3 times 3. 3 to the 4th power would be 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. You have seen this kind of notation before. It is called exponential notation. In general, for any number x and any positive integer n, x to the nth power equals x times x n times. So the number x to the n is called x raised to the nth power, where n is the exponent of x in x to the n, and x is the base of the x to the n. So for example, it says identify the base and the exponent. So for a, the base of 1.2 to the 6th power, the base is 1.2, and the exponent is 6. In b, here we have -4 to the 5th power, the base is -4. And we're going to talk about the -4 in parentheses. The exponent is 5. Here our base is 2, not -2. And again, we will talk about whether it's in parentheses or not. If it's in parentheses, the negative goes with it. If it's not in parentheses, it does not. And the exponent here is 3. So next, to write an expanded form, what that means to do is to write it multiplying it to itself. So for example, in expanded form here, it means to write it 4 times 4 times 4. For example, 2, to write an expanded form would be 2/3 times 2/3 times 2/3 times 2/3. To write an expanded form, -2 to the 6th power would be here, -2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because it's not in parentheses, the 2 is what gets multiplied, not the negative. In order for the negative to go with it, it has to be in parentheses, like the negative here in 4/11. So in 4/11 here, we have here -4/11 times -4/11 times -4/11 times there's only 3 of them. Okay, so next it says write the following using exponential notation. Well, here 3 times ... which means to keep doing that, times 3 9 times would equal 3 to the 9th power. It says notice the use of parentheses in example 2 and 4. Do you know why? Well, the reason that we do, again, is because you want the whole number and everything in the parentheses to be multiplied to itself. Next. It says write the following in exponential form. So here we have 4 to the 7th power. Here we have 7 over 2 to the 21st power. Here we have in parentheses negative 11.63 to the 34th power. Here I have negative 1 over 14 to the 10th power. Here, what replaces the times is the 15. And here I have x to the 185th power. Next we have, it says, will these products be positive or negative? And how do you know? Well, this top one is going to be positive. And it's because the power is even. Here, our answer is going to be negative because the power is negative, or is odd. Mrs. Smythe. Ugh. Okay. So next we have, says, is it necessary to do all the calculations to determine the sign of the product? Okay. So in the first case, let's look at that. We have negative 5 to the 95th power. Here the answer is no. Okay. The exponent will yield, oh, let me bring that down, sorry, will yield a negative answer. Because it is an odd number. Here, the answer is, again, no, because sorry, the exponent will yield a positive answer because it is an even number. Now, exercise 8 says fill in the blanks indicating whether the number is positive or negative. If n is a positive even number, then negative n or negative 55n to the nth power will be positive. So if n is a positive odd number, then in parentheses, negative 72.4 to the nth power is going to be negative. Now, exercise 9 says, Josie says that negative 15 in parentheses times negative 15 in parentheses 6 times is negative 15 to the 6th power without parentheses. Is she correct? And how do you know? The answer is no, because even number factors exponents yield a positive answer. This ends our lesson.